Hey YouTube, it's Sean again. This will be my second video, and I thought I'd order dinner in remembrance of my dad. This is my first Father's Day without him, and I'm just gonna see how it goes. Here's Dad before I eat, and let's get it in, as B Love says. I don't have a catchphrase yet, but it's coming. Anyways, I ordered from Outback. I can't figure out how to show this full while I'm eating, so I'll show it to you before I eat. I ordered the rib platter. It came with grilled shrimp, coconut shrimp. These are roasted tomatoes that came on top, but they fell off when I was taking it out of the oven. Anyways, here's the grilled chicken, and here's what they call beef ribs, or I don't know, I think they're maybe pork ribs. But anyways, they were so tender they started falling apart, so I can't really pick them up. It's kind of annoying because I like my ribs to be on the bone when I eat them. And I think I was telling you yesterday when I did my first video about this boom boom sauce. Here it is. I don't know if I really like it necessarily, but I'll try it again. I got the boom boom sauce for that, the shrimp to try it, and then I have my famous hot sauce. This one is Grace's Scotch Bonnet pepper sauce. Love it, love it. I got a side of barbecue sauce, and this is a marmalade for the shrimp. And of course, they're famous rolls, and I put butter. Just a little bit of butter. And I ordered some fries, and they came kicked up a notch. They came with cheese and bacon, but because they've been sitting out so long, they've gotten a little solid. But anyway, they're really good, but I wish I would have ate them while they were fresher. So anyway, here's the fries. This is good. But like I said, I wish I would have maybe warmed them up in the microwave. I don't know how people eat on camera without looking crazy, because this is hard. And then you have to master the ability to talk and eat at the same time. That's going to be deep. So so good. Okay, now these coconut shrimp are supposed to be dipped into this marmalade sauce. Let me take that out. I'll try it with the marmalade sauce first. So this is their coconut shrimp. It's okay. A little bit too breaded. Too much coating for me. Too much coconut, but if you like coconut, then you'll love this, but I'm not a fan of this one. I've had coconut shrimp before, the frozen kind, and this one is just too sweet. So I'm going to peel some of that brain off. Then I'm going to take care of it. Funny enough, I can eat the breading by itself, and it's better than eating it with the shrimp on it. So here's the boom boom sauce. I'll try it with the boom boom sauce. This stuff is really thick too. It's okay. But maybe I don't know. I'm not just used to it. Maybe I'm not used to it. But I'll try it with the regular grilled shrimp. Okay. My dog is down there about to have a fit, so excuse me while I pick her up so she can check it out. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. It's taking a long time. Come on. Oh my goodness. This is Dylan. Say hello. This is Dylan Monroe. This is my princess. Okay, she's gonna sit to the side while I eat. She might beg, she might not, I don't know. Okay, sit here, Mama. Let me sanitize my hands real quick. Okay, there you go, I'm back. Here's Dylan. And let me put the food closer to me. So, let's see, what do I want to talk about? Let me tell you a little bit about me. Single mom. I have one kid, a daughter. And you know how it is when you guys move out, you can't stand this, right? Oh, I want to get away from my mom. Well, she lives around the corner. I can literally look out of my balcony and see her apartment from my house. I have a really good kid too. And she spoils me rotten. I mean, she buys me anything you can think of. She goes above and aboard, and above and overboard a lot of times to buy me gifts. Well, you can imagine Mother's Day and all the major holidays. She just, oh my gosh, she buys me the nicest things. Sweet. I buy her nice things too, but you know, she's all gung-ho to make mommy happy. And actually I am too. So, anyway, like I said, I have a dog. My dog's Dylan Monroe. And I have 3 cockatiels. 3. My oldest one just turned 28. Yep, 28 in April. And sweetheart. Beavis is the dad, and he's 28. And he has 2 kids, Lucky and Layla. And Lucky and Layla will be 18 in August. 18 years old, can you imagine? But you know what's really odd? If you had told me that cockatiels live that long, I don't know if I would have wanted one. But I love them, but man, it's a lot of work. They live a long time. So don't get a bird thinking, oh, it's cute, it's gonna last, you know, a year or so. No, this is a lifelong commitment. And if you love animals and you have the time and the commitment, then get a cockatiel, because the oldest one on record, I believe, was 32. And my birds are close to that age. But anyways, I love them, but it's a lot of work. Cleaning the cage. You know, as they age, you get them specialized food. My birds, I give them a good seed mix. I give them bottled water, and I have to clean that cage out at least twice a week. And let me tell you, and then the vacuuming and the dusting. Oh, you don't even want to go there. But anyways, having a dog too. This one here cost me a lot of money. She was sick. Let me let the camera sit on her a little bit while I'm talking. She and I have been sick 3 times since this coronavirus stuff started. 3 times, can you imagine? My baby was congested. She was laying in the bed and she was making this really honking noise, and I was like, what the heck is going on? So I took her to the vet. Yep, she had a chest infection. So they took care of that. And that cost me almost $200 and something and change. Yeah, over $200 for the test, the testing, the medicine, and the diagnostic stuff part of it, and some specialized food. And speaking of specialized food, my baby is hand fed. She'll be 6 in October, and she's hand fed. Can you believe that? She came here eating puppy chow and basic dog food. I mean, puppy chow and the most basic dog food. I don't think that canned dog food costs, what, 29 cents a can? And so, of course, I bought her a little bit better quality dog food. And once in a while, she would, you know, taste a piece of chicken. And then she just got spoiled. And then I said, well, I'll just start making her own food and back it up with the dog food. Huh? Joke. I cook her food once a month, and I'll do a food haul on that. And I'll also show you where I keep her food. She has her own refrigerator, a mini refrigerator. I keep all of her food. And actually today I'll be cooking her food and then you can see the process that I go through. I make her organic chicken breast, organic chicken thigh. I cook it, I toss off the first water, and then I chop it up, and then I package it up and wrap it in the freezer. And then I give her organic sweet potato, and I give her organic brown rice. A lot of people will say, that's all you gave her? No, it's not all I give her. That's the main thing that I give her. But I give her vitamins to back it up, and I give her different vegetables. Sometimes she'll eat like a little piece of carrots. But for the most part, that's what she likes, and the vet says that's fine for her. And sometimes I'll give her steak, but she's not really a steak person. She doesn't really like it that much. I'm trying the rib, but the meat fell off the bone, so I hate when that happens. Anyway, here it is right here. But it's okay, not too bad. I'm gonna try it with some extra barbecue sauce. Cool. But anyway, yeah. A lot of my days are spent taking care of her and the upkeep of a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo in Long Beach. And it's a medium size, good size. The main bedroom, that's the bigger bedroom, that used to be my daughter's. And I'm turning it into, I guess you can call it like a den, kind of like craft room. And so that's what that room is going to be. I'm going to paint it. And once I paint it and get my new furniture, then I'll take you back and let you see what I chose. And maybe you can give me some tips. I'm not really good at decorating. Usually I'll have to look in books to see kind of my style. Or I'll see people on YouTube like Homestead Tessie. I love the way she decorated her her place. And a lot of her stuff is kind of like old school vintage. And that's me. And so since my parents died, a lot of their furniture is in the house. So I'm either going to take mom's couch. 2 couches. This is a huge couch, and it's a love seat. It never special order. So I'm either going to take mom's couch, and I might get them reupholstered. I just haven't figured out what I want to do yet. But we have to get the house cleaned up, and my sister and I are going through a humongous process of tossing out junk. My parents were, I guess you would call, hoarders in the last years of their life. And when I tell you, I have gutted rooms, like literally, it's a 4-bedroom house upstairs, a room downstairs that we kind of converted into a den, and then there's a nice sized living room, and the kitchen has the dining room area all combined. And when I tell you, the room's full of stuff that we threw out, the junk, it just will blow your mind. It just, years and years of hoarding. You can relate, right? You know how when you see that show called Hoarders? Think about that times 2. And I'm not even kidding. And I'm not trying to be mean. I love my mother and I love my father, but it is what it is. And over the years, you know, we would try to get them to throw away stuff, but you can't force somebody to get rid of stuff. And actually, when people are hoarders, they don't know they're hoarders. They really don't. They look at you like you're crazy. Barbecue is really good. Has a little bit of fat in it. Not too much, but just enough to make it kind of moist. It's good. And so my sister and I, we cleaned out the kitchen. Or we did. Imagine, my parents have lived in the house since 1970. Everything in the kitchen, every dish, everything she ever bought in life is still in that kitchen, right? But the stuff way at the back is mostly the stuff that when we first moved in there, our stuff is in the back. So I'm literally pulling stuff out of the cabinets that probably were there, what, in 1970? I mean, it's ridiculous. And so we were pulling out all these dishes, and I can't even tell you how much Tupperware. Oh my. It was just ridiculous. There was so much Tupperware in there that I could literally have a Tupperware convention. It's just, and some of it was the real deal, and some of it's the kind, you know, when you get some food and you save the container, that kind of stuff. And it just, oh my God. And then, oh my gosh, under the sink, they had, excuse me, ooh, I hate when people do that on camera. And here I am doing it. Anyways, so under the cabinet, under the sink, every kind of cleaning supply you can think of was under there, and some of them spilled and some of them that didn't. But anyway, we have lots to do, a lot to do. So, it's something else. But anyway, every closet, every room, every cabinet, storage cabinet, from the linen closet to the one that's next to the stove, to the one that's next to the kitchen, to the one that's next to the bathroom, to the one upstairs, every freaking thing is filled to capacity. We had to pull everything out, divvy it up. Do you want this? Do you want that? And toss what wasn't usable. And so, I mean, it's too much. Let me move on, because I'm gonna get annoyed at myself. I have a lot to do, and I documented every step of the way. Every step of the way. It's just oh my God. Last week, the lawyer, my sister, my older sister is the executor of the state. And last week, they sent out the will. Oh my God. And also, my dad made me co-executor of the estate, which I didn't know until he told me. But I didn't know what his will was going to be, just like everybody else, until I got a copy. And let me tell you, the drama is just a nightmare. A nightmare. Some people didn't get what they want. Some people got what they wanted. And let's just say the hatred of me and my older sister is real. Let me give you a piece of advice. When you make a will, be fair. And if somebody's going to be disinherited, or at least their amount is going to be cut down, give them a clue while you're alive that you might do that. Because what happens when you die, the people that benefit from what you used to think you had, they get all the hate. And let me tell you, the hate is real. The hate is real. I have been cussed out, screamed at, yelled at, lied on, and just harassed to the point where I had to block certain people who shall be nameless. I had to block people, ignore people, and through the faith of God, through my faith in God and the grace of God, I'm getting through it. But it's a nightmare. So write a will. Let your children know if they disappoint you. Give them time to make amends. Give them time to change. And if they don't, then let the will stand. But if they do, go back to your lawyer and do the right thing and make everybody equal. Because what happens when you die, that will you left, while I appreciate and love you for what you did, it makes them hate us. It does. And I tell you, I've cried. I've lost sleep. I lost big sleep over it. But there's nothing I can do. So, with the coronavirus, obviously, we can't get in the house and do what we used to do. My niece is still living at home. So she's taking good care of the house while we're all in our own places trying to ride out this Rona. Anyways, it's deep. But I'll tell you what. If you had told me that I would live through a pandemic, I wouldn't have believed it. I wouldn't have believed it. It's ridiculous. I've been in the house for 3 months. And because we live in California, they put us on curfew and they watch you. They make sure you don't go anywhere. Not that I want to. And I am gung-ho to wear my mask. I wear that mask everywhere. I was almost getting like paranoid. Paranoid. Okay? I was like wearing the mask, doing everything, coming in the house, stripping, scrubbing, jumping in the shower, rubbing myself up and down with alcohol and sanitizers. It's just ridiculous. And like I was telling you, my dog has been sick 3 times with virus. 3 times. Hundreds of dollars later. She's better and she's doing well. I've been sick 2 times. The first time I got sick, it was like, first of all, I have asthma. So the first time I got sick, I had to get something for the congestion. The congestion was horrible. Oh my God. And so they gave me the Z-Pack, the one you take for 3 days. And then, so I took that and I felt a lot better. But it was crazy. I think I was sick still after I took the Z-Pack for another 2 weeks. And then in April, late April, I got sick again. Congested. And with my asthma, I have to jump on top of it. So here I am, sick again. And so what they did this time, oh, and then my ribs were killing me. My ribs, oh my gosh. It was like fire in my ribs. It felt like my ribs were breaking. I didn't know if it was gas or what it was. But anyways, they said I had an infection in my ribs and in my chest again. So this time they put me on 7 days worth of antibiotics and it knocked it out. But it took a little while to get rid of it, but it went away again. So it was crazy. But yeah, it was just crazy. So the drink that I have today is bubbly. I hate when I chew food and drink. I have to finish the chew and then drink. This is really good. Bubbly, and this one's lime bubbly. My daughter hit me to these. She's a vegan now. And I want to be her one day. Eventually, I think I've expressed it before, I want to stop eating meat. So this would be kind of like my last meat. But I like seafood, so I guess I'll be a vegetarian, pescatarian. Kind of. So here I'm with another piece of shrimp. But I'll try this one again with the I just don't like that. It's too sweet. The breading is it's too thick, see? What they should do is put half the breading, half as much of that coconut, and that'd be so good. And this is that famous bread, like I said. A little bit of that salty butter. I was at the grocery store. Orange is my favorite color, and I was at the grocery store and I saw this and I was like, I had to have it. So I bought it. So good. I don't know if this is squaw bread or what, but brown bread, I don't know. So good. I don't usually eat bread just like that, but it came with it, so I'm gonna eat it. Fat girl's gonna eat it. So speaking of fat girl, hopefully this time next year, some of this fat will be off this girl. It will, because I won't be eating bread, so. My plan is to eliminate salt, or most salt, from my diet. I won't add anything extra. And then, oops, spilled some of this. Yeah, like I said, my plan is to eliminate salt, remove salt from my diet, and then at that point, just eat more of vegetable-based meals, plant-based meats, or not meat, but plant-based foods. I don't know, just eat healthier. I've had a little run-ins. I had a few run-ins with my health. I had high blood pressure in May last year, but I was like, I'm not keeping this high blood pressure, so I did what they told me. I ate right. So I literally had high blood pressure for 4 months. And that's a whole nother story. I'll tell you about that. And if I had gone to sleep the day that I woke up with a headache. And that whole day, I just didn't feel good. Anyway, I was sitting on my couch and the room started spinning. I later found out it was vertigo. Long story short, I had high blood pressure. When the ambulance got here, took me to the hospital. I stayed in the hospital 3.5 days and found out I had high blood pressure. It was pretty deadly, obviously, because they kept me. And they put me on all this medicine that made me sick. So if you have high blood pressure and you don't want to keep it, and you're new to high blood pressure, you can get off the medicines. You just have to eat healthy, eat a plant-based meals, avoid meat if you can, and drink a lot of water. And I did it. I don't have high blood pressure anymore. I was determined that I was like, once you get high blood pressure, it starts messing with your organs, your eyesight. It can do so many things. It's so deadly. But anyways, I'm going to lose the weight. I'm going to get my health together. And so basically this is the last hurrah. I just wanted to tell you a little about me. I love you guys. And hopefully you'll like and you'll subscribe to my videos. Look at me, I can't even say that. Hopefully you'll like and comment below and give me some tips. Give me some advice. What did you do? What helped you to lose weight? Let me know. So please subscribe and I'll see you on my next video. God bless you.